Hey guys, welcome back to the Cumberland Homestead. Now what you're looking at is a trial jar of the blackcurrant wine that has been on the go for some time now, and I mentioned a while back that it ended up with a stuck fermentation, which basically means that the yeast is no longer active, and when you take a specific gravity reading it was at 1022 or something like that, which really you want it around about 1000 or even lower for a dry wine, or maybe 1010 for a sweet wine. Anyhow, this got stuck around about 1022, as I say, and I've tried several different things. I put some high alcohol tolerant yeast in. I just dumped it in, that didn't work. Then I bought a packet of Lalvin, I think it's EC1118. Again, that's a high alcohol tolerant yeast. You've got to activate it, and then I mixed it with some fruit juice in a little half-gallon jar, and it was fermenting quite vigorously. So once I'd emptied all the fruit juice in after what, maybe 3 days, nice colour that. Anyway, after about 3 days or something, I put it back in the fermenter, which is, I don't know if you can see the lights on there, it's still on, and there was some activity, but not enough to, I think it's down to about 1019, so it's dropped it a tiny little bit, but not enough to, as far as I would have liked. But I've just had a little taste now, and actually it's quite nice. So I've got some ideas. Maybe what I could do is rack it off into bulk storage and then just leave it until I make another wine that's much drier, and then blend the two. I guess that would be an option. So that's something that I'm thinking about anyway. But yeah, it's not a bad colour at all, that. So anyway, I've been busy this morning back on the DIY project. We've got the room just about finished. You won't be able to see this, but kind of where this beam is, the leak went sort of right along nearly as it came from, because there was no cavity tray in. So I'll put some stain block on there this morning, so we'll have to see how that dries, but it's looking a lot better already. And just take it outside. It's been raining quite heavy here this morning, so we've done the dashing now, and I'm just going to ask you folks a question. If you've ever had jobs like this done, where you've had a new window put in by builders, not window companies, they'd actually left, or they were going to leave, the plastic on both sides of the window, which I thought was strange. So my wife had a word with them before they went back on the roof and took the plastic off that covers the frame of, the white frame, but they didn't clean the window. So I've had to get back up there this morning on ladders and clamber over onto the roof, which I don't like doing, because that's why you crack the slates, and clean the window. And I also had to do the same on the inside. They've left all the plastic on there. So I'd appreciate if anybody else has had any experience of that. What's your experience? Have you been left to clean it all up, or does the company do it for you? I mean, on the whole, I am very happy with the work they've done. So to be honest, they've done a good job. They've been on time, they haven't messed about. Just little things like that, which I thought was a bit strange. But anyway, I'm going to end this little quick video with one more look at the cider, which again this morning I've done a quick SG test, and it's at 1000 dead. It's at 1000 dead now, which is a little bit lower than I planned. When I added the sugar, chaptalized it, I wanted it to be 1006, 7, something like that. But again, all the things have taken too much time and it's got overlooked a little bit. So what I did was I took an SG of the 4 5-gallon containers, excuse me, and say they're all at 1000, specific gravity of 1000. So I put 5 Camden tablets that crushed into each one, which will hopefully either kill any active yeast or it'll slow it right down so it'll stop fermenting. And then now we're just going to leave it to clear, and then once it's clear we'll rack it off again and then look at getting it into the bagging box. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Give me a thumbs up if that's been helpful, and please, as always, leave me a comment, and please consider subscribing if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.